Hello and welcome to our channel. Welcome to 4 Wings 31 Days of Self-Care. My name is Keshi and I'll be your host for today. And so the topic is, when is the last time you indulged yourself and how? I'll leave the floor open to you, ladies.
Okay, I'll go first. My name is Shiko. I live in Liverpool. And the last time I indulged myself, even though I believe I don't do that a lot, but I indulged myself last week. We finished a big, massive funding application and we worked for 25 hours straight. So a whole day with no breaks and no sleep. And so for a few days after, I allowed myself to sleep in until 5 p.m. and didn't feel guilty about it, because usually when you lie in, you feel guilty. For some reason, we're conditioned to think that if you wake up later in the day, you're lazy or there's something wrong with you. But I indulged myself and I said, I don't care. I deserve this and I'm going to sleep all day. So that was the last time I indulged myself.
Interesting. I remember we had a discussion about night owls and morning larks, and that sounds like right up your alley.
Yeah, it's just because we did say that people just have different work modes. Some people are more productive and energetic later in the day, and others are more productive in the morning. And I think the world should stop judging people. We all have different times when we have the energy to do things.
Absolutely. How about you, Enid?
Okay, I'm Enid and I live on the Wirral, so not far from Liverpool. And I indulge myself in something that, under normal circumstances, if you define normal as pre-COVID, I would maybe have a Chinese takeaway meal once every couple of weeks as a treat. Well, it's got to be, since lockdown, or before that, January was the last time I actually had a takeaway. All the restaurants and takeaway restaurant places by me are closed anyway. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened that a friend of mine had told me that there was one open about 7 miles from, no, not 7, about 3 miles or so away from me. So I had the naughty indulgence of ordering a takeaway meal of my favourite, without thinking of the calories and the frying, and having somebody actually bring something to me, and it was wonderful. And it's a sort of thing, it humbled me to think that once upon a time I took it for granted that I could do that anytime, and I'm sure we all have things that we would think, or we think that we could do anytime, and suddenly we can't, and I can't explain how much I enjoyed that meal. So that was my indulgence. I didn't think about the pounds in any way, as in cash wise or weight wise, but I thoroughly enjoyed my takeaway. A guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Actually, that ties in with the definition of indulge, to allow yourself to enjoy the pleasure of something that's a luxury at the moment, and that's really what you did.
Thank you. So it wasn't a bad thing.
So how about you, Imani?
Well, anyway, my name is Imani, as just mentioned, and I'm from Denmark. And with me, or at least my generation, we tend to, focus a lot on ourselves and spoil ourselves. But the last time I did spoil myself was where I used the bathtub in the house and just like put a computer nearby to watch a movie, put all the bathtub products inside, and just enjoyed myself. And then later on, went to my room with some snacks and fruits and watched a movie.
Nice.
That's really like spoiling myself for me.
Sounds lovely. How long did you indulge yourself?
A few hours in there.
How about you, Shiro?
For me, it's been a while back, I have to say. I think being a mom makes you focus on other people and not so much on yourself. the last time was last year during my sister's wedding. Yes, the days preceding to the wedding and even after, it was like 2 or 3 weeks of just indulgence to me, because it's not normally my usual habit. So before the wedding, we were going out and eating and drinking and just having fun. All my sisters were all here. So just having my whole family together with my beautiful nieces, that was indulging for me, for myself, and also for the wedding. During the wedding, we ate and we danced the night away. Like any African wedding, you have to dance. You just let yourself free and enjoy yourself. And even after the wedding, we still continued partying. For me, that was a highlight in my life. For it's not my normal routine.
Wow.
And having my family as well, all together, and friends.
Yeah, sounds like you had a lot.
Lovely.
Shiro,
Yes.
I'll just say this, like you mentioned that mothers or caregivers or anyone who has a responsibility over other people, sometimes we tend to forget to indulge ourselves and to do some self-care. So it's nice to see that you had a nice time, and take time this month when there's a lockdown, take advantage of that and indulge yourself a little more.
I should actually. I need it and I deserve it.
Yeah. Deserve it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, mine was in 2016. I remember when my daughter was getting married. Before that, I had never known how to be happy, how to laugh, how to enjoy oneself. But that day is the day it rewrote my history from the past to the new history of mine now.
Yeah.
So I danced. I remember I danced because it was like for a long time I had not danced. And for a long time, I had not even drank something like wine or things like that. And when I was in Europe, I was like so happy. It was like the new world has come and had removed that old world, a place where there was no dust. I was like wandering in my own world. Is the time I indulged, and that is the time that I really learned how to be happy and how to jump up and down, how to laugh with people, how to enjoy things. It was that was the day that I can remember so well, that I indulged without even caring that I have a son-in-law whom I had not even seen. In African culture, there's a way you have to behave, but that time I forgot all that. And I behaved in a way that I just wanted to make myself happy.
Lovely. Yeah. Lovely.
Nice.
Lovely. To echo in it, lovely.
Sorry.
And last but not least, Priska, how have you indulged yourself and when?
Hi, I live in Liverpool. I'm in the city centre, so it's quite busy. But I last indulged myself with skin products, and for so long I haven't been looking after my skin, and I suffer from acne. So instead of paying for bills, like for the car insurance, I said let me just put that on pause and then spend my money on just skincare products. And my skin is getting better. I feel a bit more confident now, which is good. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've done so far. Oh, and vitamins. Vitamins are very expensive, so I took my time and just researched and got the vitamins that I need for my skin as well.
That's great.
Nice to hear that you're doing some self-care, taking care of your skin, of your well-being, both physically and also emotionally. It's really nice because when we are under lockdown, it's an opportunity to indulge yourself. And I'll say that I indulge myself. I'll just quickly. I love perfumes these days, And I recently indulged myself with 3 nice products here. They're here. It's the, I'm not advertising, but it's from the Maison Margiela line. And the 3 fragrances are By the Fireplace, Whispers in the Library, and Jazz Club. And they're significant of what I'm missing right now. I love reading, but I can't visit the library, so I can have a little bit of it in a scent here. But fireplace, I would love to have a fireplace, but I can get it evoked through my perfume here. And the last one is Jazz Club. It's self-explanatory. I miss the outside life. So that's how I've indulged myself.
Well, that's good. Like, you don't have something, you improvise.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies. It was any comments? Yes, Shiko?
Yeah, I'd just like to add that I think it's just basically as women, we tend to put others first. I don't think it's, of course, as mothers and carers as well, but I think as women, we're conditioned to put ourselves second. And I think we just need to start putting ourselves first and not feeling guilty, because if you look after yourself and you're good, then you can be of service to everyone else, because eventually you run down and you burn out if you're constantly putting others first. So that's all I'd like to say. 2016 indulgence, last year indulgence, this week you need to find something to indulge yourself, whatever, a bit more sleep, a bit more, whatever. It doesn't have to cost money. Just put yourself first and treat yourself to something.
That is
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
luxury is subjective. So for me, what is a luxury for another person may be a waste.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's subjective, and what makes you feel that you have practiced self-care, whether it's like Imani taking a bath and spoiling yourself, or like Priska, with taking care of your skin, or Enid with having a takeaway meal that we've been longing for, or Shiro with dancing the night away, or Maggie with the same enjoyment of life, and Shiko taking a deserved long sleep. All these are indulgences that are personal to us, and they help us to self-care in this time of lockdown. Thank you, ladies, for a lovely chat. It was nice to hear from different perspectives. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, join us. The subject is, what is one change you can make to increase your happiness? I'm sure we'll have lovely discussions like we had today. Thank you so much. I've got to rush off. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Nice to see you.
Bye. Bye.